Yeah, he definitely just cracked a wheelie.
Guys, feast your eyes on the class of 1979 RM125, and this is by far the cleanest, mintest original one we've ever had. And we did 4 of these in the last 2 months. All 4 of them were frame-up restorations. This one's not. This has all the plastics and the seat cover and the handlebars on this are the original components. Original wheel set, has the original chain and sprocket on it. This is from the Roy Thacker Collection. I can buy new side panels. These side panels are a little discolored. I can buy DC plastic side covers for like 70 bucks. I didn't because they're only original once. And to find a 79, you can see the outline of where the factory idiot stickers were on there for 40 years. A little bit of discoloration on the plastics. They're not perfect. The front fender's a little discolored in the center here, but the tank still shines beautifully. And to find original plastics for one of these, all the original cycle parts are on this bike. The pegs, the shifter, the engine case covers, the countershaft sprocket protector, and the chain. That's the original chain. This bike, that's original chain and sprockets. Roy said the bike has under 3 hours ride time on it. It's got a brand new set of Works Performance shocks on there. When we got the bike, we wanted to take it to the next level. So we went through the entire bike, starting at the front. The original clear coat on the forks had faded and had like a checkered look. So we gave it the full pro polish. Very time consuming. It's about 4 hours of labor just to polish the forks. The wheel was clean and polished. The spokes were clean and polished. The hub was vapor blasted. We repainted the hub and repainted the brake backing plate. It's got a new Michelin Starcross front tire and tube on it. The original fork boots were clean and polished. The original front number plate is intact, which is the first original we've had yet. It does have a new number plate graphic on there. Original brake cable. This is the original throttle side grip on this bike. The left side grip has been replaced, but that's the original grip. Original throttle, original bars, original gas cap, original tank. These are new reproduction graphics. The engine was given a full rotisserie detail, and I want to show you the frame rails. Those are the original unpainted frame rails. They're absolutely in pristine condition, indicating this bike's never been raced or abused. The exhaust was removed, sanded and painted, and it's a dent-free original exhaust. The cylinder has never been taken off the motorcycle, but it was repainted, and the engine case covers were painted, and the frame rails were repainted here, beautifully redone. The foot peg was repainted. All the original cycle parts and the original brake lever is perfectly straight. The spring's like brand new. There's no play in there. There's no play in the, I mean, this is tight as brand new. The sprocket was removed from the bike and professionally pro polished on the sides. Of course, it's got these super nice Works Performance shocks on here, upgrade. The brake backing plate was refinished and repainted and vapor blasted. The rear wheel was vapor blasted. The hoop was polished. You can see this is the original date coded 8 of 78 on here. 1978 date code on there. Does it say November 78? Is it 11/78? Yeah, November 78. New Michelin Starcross tire and tube. Hub was repainted. Brakes were serviced. They were deglazed. Coming around this side, you can see it has the original sprocket and the original chain. We normally put a gold chain on there. It's not a big deal to do that, but I've never seen a 79 RM125 with this low hours, this original, this nice. So with the Michelin, upgraded with Michelin tires, Works Performance shocks, all the aluminum's been polished, even the engine mounts. When we had the engine mounts off, we pro polished those. So it's just a spectacular, super low hour example. This would make an outstanding armor race weapon, but to be honest with you, I think it's too nice. I think it should stay in a museum or in a living room. Just buy yourself a beater to race. You'd be hard pressed to. I haven't seen another 79 RM125 with original plastics on it come through our shop we've been here for since 2011 now, 15 years. So we've done a lot of RM125s. This is the lowest hour of them all. It's a real diamond. And ironically, we did 3 other ones. One of them was a resto mod with a DG head and Fox shocks and all the hypo parts on it. We did 2 resto mods and another pretty much stock one. But this one right here from the Thacker Collection is absolutely the crown jewel. Oh, the other thing too, the original ignition wasn't running perfect, so we upgraded it to an HPI, high performance ignition. So it has a new modern ignition under the stator cover here. So that's all brand new. Ignition, other than that, no one's ever been to the engine. It still has original piston and rings in it. No one's ever been into the top end. We did rebuild the carb and put new carb drain lines and a new fuel line on it. We're running VP fuel. It does have a new air filter in it. So new air filter, new spark plug, carb rebuild, fuel lines, a new ignition. Exhaust has been refinished. All the aluminum's polished. This is original paint on the frame down here, and it's original paint on the frame head stay and the frame down tube. We did touch up the sides of the frame rails where Roy's boots wore them off. This is the only one we got in that has the original chain guide on here. Freaking just unheard of. They usually are long gone. Original chain guide and original chain roller and the original chain slider. I'll show you how little the hours are with the original chain, which is just unheard of. Now, if you want to take this to the next level and put a new gold chain on it or have anything else done like that, we can accommodate your wishes. If you want to put a set of DC plastics on here and hide these brand new ones away, you can do that. It's up to you, but it's being sold to the highest bidder. The seat feels perfect. Usually the seat foam's all rotted and caved in. This is like factory fresh seat foam, which is another indicator of the very low hours on this mint original Suzuki. That's the good news. The bad news is our total labor investment for everything I mentioned was 52.5 hours of labor. And I don't know the total parts cost. I think it was under $400 with the ignition. So, but hand me the work order, will you? The good news is this is the nicest one we've ever had. It's dialed to the nines. Little touches, like see the rubber caps on top of the forks right here too. I forgot to mention those. Those are gone on all the other three that we did this month. Probably gone since 1979. All the little details are there. That's the good news. The bad news is 52.5 hours of shop labor at $150 an hour is $7,875 plus the parts. So the total preservation or restoration service comes to $8,167. Plus we shipped this from Texas, $500 ship. Plus we bought the bike. We paid a premium for the condition. So yeah, it's we've got a big investment in it, but it'll have a reasonable reserve that will reflect the current market values of these. So this is what I call labor of love. It's a no expense spared. We went right through it, top to bottom, front to back, and dialed everything into the nines. So, and retained all the original plastics, plastics, and original cycle parts on the bike, including the bars. So just a really cool piece. If you don't like the polished aluminum, that can be converted back to a brushed aluminum in about 2.5 hours labor, but it takes a long time to get it to this point. But we can Scotch Brite it back to the dull aluminum look if you prefer that. I like this look. I think it's a diamond, but we can do just about anything here. So if you buy this and you want to have anything done to it, be happy to accommodate you. Show them the silencer on this thing too. This is, of all four of the ones that we have, this is the only one where the silencer, it wasn't either replaced or had damage on it. So it's just unheard of to see a original the exhaust alone on this bike, this pristine exhaust alone, to find a mint original exhaust with no dents with a matching silencer for someone who's redoing one of these, it's unobtainium. They don't really exist. The plastics, original plastics and original tank like this in bars don't exist in the seat and seat cover. They're just not out there. So yeah, labor of love on this one, and whoever buys it is going to get a great value, and it'll be one of the nicest originals in the country. It is one of the nicest originals in the country. Thank you for watching, and God bless America.